YouTube, it's Friday. I want to say happy Friday. I'm trying to squeeze this in for you. I actually got this from one of the commenters or the guys that subscribe to me. Thank you very much. This is a topic for the AA, which is approach anxiety. And this is really hard for all of us. I think this is the main fear that we all have when it comes to approaching girls, is this anxiety that we have where you get real nervous and you know, heart's beating fast and you know, just real pumping, and you don't know how you're going to overcome it. But you know what? I got ways where you can get better with it. And here's some tips I'd like to help you that helped me along the way. I know it's scary at first, it's terrifying, but you know what? You got to think of it like this. You know, you got to think of it as a video game. You're a Pokemon. Now, if you don't go out there and you don't fight and you don't train your mind, you're not going to gain any levels. You're not going to better yourself. And so a good way for me to actually work is by practicing. Of course, you got to practice. And a way to get better with it is by taking small steps at a time. And what I mean by small steps is start off if you're in a supermarket, you know, start off small. Talk up to anybody, you know, old people, fat people, big people, nerdy people, good looking people. It doesn't matter. All kinds of people, you know, just ask some questions like what time it is, or you know, do you know where I can find this? And gradually you build up from old people to good-looking people to good-looking girls and cute girls, average girl, and you get better. You know, it's all practice and being consistent. You know, so the more you do it, the more you suppress this anxiety. And eventually it's going to go away, but it won't completely eliminate, because everybody has anxiety at some extent. Even the gurus out there, if you want to call them gurus, they have it. But they learn a trick is to just do it anyways. Do it despite of the fear, because at the end of the day, you're going to look back and you'll say, you know what? That painful, uncomfortable moment was all worth it. Now, at the end of the day, I reap the reward, and I feel confident, and I feel good that I did this, you know? And you know what? I think a lot of people fear about approach anxiety is that the fear that they have is that they have all these negative thoughts in their mind. You know, what if I approach this girl, or she's going to think I'm a freak and she's going to yell at me, embarrass me in a store, or our boyfriend's going to come up and kick my ass or something. You know what? And I'm going to look like a creep, or I'm doing weird things. You know, don't think that, you know. And it's funny because I approach hundreds, maybe 1,000 people, and the worst thing that probably ever happened to me was actually some girl came up to me and said, you know, she didn't say anything. She was actually creeped out. And I mean, I never got my ass beat by a boyfriend. I never got yelled at, nothing like that. And you know what? To me, fear, this is what I think. I think fear, to me, my definition is false evidence appearing real. So it doesn't actually, nothing ever actually happens. It's all in your mind if you think about it. You know, you're standing there and you're looking at yourself and like you think all this stuff's gonna happen, but snap out of it. What's reality? You know, it's so simple. You girl standing right there, you stand right here, you go up and talk to her. You know, nothing's gonna happen. You know, but once you make that first move, all that negative thought is just evaporates. So, you know, the best way to get around it is you got to go through it, and there's no easy way around it. You got to really just work at it, practice, be positive. You know, you're out there not trying to get at the girl. Maybe you're just trying to get better with yourself, with people, and just putting yourself out there, and don't be scared. And just do it in spite of the fear. And that wraps it up. I mean, that's the best I can tell you. You know, it takes hard work if you want anything in life. And if that's your weakness and you want to improve on that anxiety, approaching strangers and becoming a better person, then start small. This is my tip for today. I'll talk to you guys later. It's a GG. Peace.